Is there no tree emote? Weed. How's there no tree emote? Objects. I'm just gonna send a military helmet. Because I'm indicating I'm ready to go to war. Alright. Oh. I mean, that was okay. I just, it's just a thing where it's like, just this kind of circle jerking of this completely regular looking environment. Wow, look at this environment, guys! Like that's a field and a mountain. Shirakan does have some really crazy looking places, like that we've seen on GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
Video 10 minutes long for that YouTube ad money. I think that was a decent length, honestly. But I do agree it could have been maybe filled with more useful information, or like more interesting stuff, I guess. It was decent, though, I would say. I would say that was decent. I'll be ruled that we were force fed. Hey, you're the one that has to deal with Deb, not me. I liked your video, Deb. Dualis is one crying about it like a little baby bitch. Yeah. Oh. Dualis knows he's in trouble now. For now, too busy entertaining the bags. Good luck in this time, Dualius. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Weird flex, but okay. Like, this is very satisfying and straightforward, as I like it. Yeah. I thought the video was okay though. It just it felt like it had a little bit of like an identity crisis between I'm doing between we're reviewing this bus or this bus train and we're, you know, showing you something of historical significance. Like when it starts talking about like the seat quality, it's like, okay, but like what? If he went over in detail the entire train, I'd be like, okay, cool, like this is relevant. But if you're just going to mention the seat quality, nothing else, I don't know. I guess if there is one thing that I would say is important on the train, it's probably seat quality. I guess that's fair. Like if I want to know one thing about a train before I get on it, it's probably if it has good seats, I guess. That's maybe fair. They slapped an old bus on some train rides. Yeah, but I mean that's kind of cool though, right? I think that's kind of cool.
There's a relic here. These rocks look like they're part of a larger structure.
This is our ox. He helped us shape the land. We have to help him. I don't know how he could possibly be functioning after all this time, but we can't leave him like this. Try clearing the other areas of corruption in the fields. I think they're connected.
You mentioned the ride costing 40 cents. It would have been good to mention that average yearly income for locals is about 1.5k euros, dollars, so it's not that cheap as it might sound. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but that's like the discrepancy between being from the West and like traveling to other countries, right? Where it's like, oh, this one is cheap, and it's like, oh yeah, that's my yearly wage right there. I like to watch. How did I do a second? No, like this. Wait, was that not how I do this? How did I do this? Oh, that's how you do that. I like to watch them. I like to watch those tourists, like massages from different countries, right? Like people travel to a country, they travel to Puerto Rico, and they get like a massage from some dude on the beach or whatever. I like watching those because there's a lot of interesting techniques people have. That some of that stuff is like genuinely crazy that anyone would let people do that to their bodies. And then it's like, oh, how expensive was that massage? Oh, it was like, you know, 50 cents or something, and then the dude gives them like a $10 equivalent in tips. And and you know, they start breaking down crying, and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. Because that's like an unimaginable amount of money, right? To get for a service that they usually charge basically a pittance for. I guess, how much would that be in a month then? If it's 40 cents, that would be like $15 in a month. So like 200. Let's say an average price to travel. Let's say you're traveling that route every year and you're doing it maybe multiple times per day. I don't know if there's any like pass or anything, but let's say you spend like $200 a year on that. Yeah, I would probably say that's very expensive. Especially if the average income is 1.5k euros. So I'd probably say that's pretty expensive, yeah. I don't know though, like how much money do people usually spend on like travel on a yearly basis, like to and from work? It might like, cause that's how much it's like 15% of their income or something like that. I wonder if these will disappear over time, probably, so I shouldn't worry about them too much now. I feel like if you own a car in like Norway, you probably spend more money. Definitely 50% of my income, yeah, but how much do you travel though? Like what's your transportation? When I used to take a bus, and when I had a bus pass, that bus pass was very little. Yeah, that bus was 150 euros a month, so $150 a month. So in a year, that's about like 1 month of income used to travel every year. I use public transport, so I spend about 700 euros per year. Yeah, that's cheaper than mine for sure, but depends on where you're from and what type of transport you take, right? Because I worked in a weird place where in order to get to where I worked, despite it being a straight line from where I live, it was zone based when I was working. So despite the place I worked at being in the zone next to mine, I had to travel through like 3 zones with public transport to get there. So I needed like the giga transportation pass or whatever. 700 euros is a bit more manageable, I think. That sounds more reasonable. Go. Go. Yeah, that does sound like a lot of money, honestly. Can I not? Oh, I lost my thing. I don't like these guys. These guys annoy me now. Oh, okay, that kills me. Sure on that. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah.
Amazing!
Amazing! Mortis? Sitom? Sitom? Yeah, that's right. Sitom? Bold Raid? Tullius, you spoke in the chat 3 minutes ago. The hell? I was in a shadow for Dualius there. You can't. I can just take a screenshot. Dude, I love this clip so much. This is my favorite clip.
Man, I want them to play this song in my funeral.
Yep.
Can you guys arrange that, like, once I die? Just tell them, like, he wanted to have this song.
Guys, remember.
Just, like, oh, I can rapid fire him.
Just remember it, guys.
Just put this on with no context.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's easy, actually.
And I falls down. Yeah, we knew that. We knew that was gonna happen.
Hang on. I just wanted to practice it, that's why I
Oh my god!
wanted to do it twice, of course.
Is that speedrunning Mortis?
No socks.
Hell, I don't have any socks on. I can't even show my feet. Ugh! The camera isn't wide enough. What's up, Mortis? How was your video game broadcast? How was your Resident Evil DLC that I didn't watch because I think that's completely new content, right? Mortis. Thank you so much for raid. Everyone, please click the button above the chat to go follow Mortis. Incredible Super Mario 64 speedrunner, as you saw in one of those clips. Endaline here, video game broadcaster, currently doing the Spin the Wheel-a-thon, where we spin the wheel. We did spin the wheel and we landed on Kina, so we are currently playing through Kina, which has taken more time than all the other games that we spun so far. But I'm having a lot of fun with it, and you should have a lot of fun with it too, by using my sponsorship code, Kina2024 at bagsquad.com. So new content, not sure when it released was a while ago. So far it's a lot of fun, more of the same really, but I don't mind since it's been a while since I played the base game. Yeah, but it's like an original DLC, isn't it? Or was that part of the original game? Because that's my assumption, but maybe there was DLC for the original game. Oh, okay, was part. Okay, yeah, I guess I just never played that. I just assumed it was new because I don't remember having any like DLC for my video game. Playing the OG either, yeah. I don't recall that. I don't think I played it, but maybe when I see the gameplay, maybe I'll watch it next time we play, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I did that. I remember. Remember Star Wars? I'll remember. Ow. No, I haven't played the remake yet. Ow. I haven't gotten that far yet. This someone was watching you get it. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, It's my favorite Resident Evil game. I played it a ton when I was growing up. Help that man, dude. How's this Elden Ring DLC? It's different. Like, I thought it was gonna be a bit harder, but people kept saying it was really hard. And I don't know about this like static build they have, where you don't get to use, like change your weapons and stuff, but it's kind of easy. Yeah, and you can choose the difficulty now, and I chose the hardest difficulty too. I think I'm gonna play it now. I do like this new character they introduced, though. Though it's kind of the first time I feel like they've really done, you know, like, oh, we're gonna have a main character in Elden Ring, so. Yeah, it's very different. Ow? Ow? No, you bastard bitch! He knocked me into terrain, and the terrain did double damage to me. This game is fun on the harder difficulties, but it does have that kind of frustrating aspect to it, where sometimes it's hard to do the thing you want to do. Oh, that's a double hit. I didn't know that. No! Oh god, I thought he was about to murder me there. Nice. That it?
Go get it.
Go get it.
See that over there?
Oh, the bong sounds. Like, this game, this game was so off my radar that I don't think I ever would have played it. This if it wasn't on the wheel. But this game has turned out to be pretty good. It's a pretty good game, I think. Surprisingly good. Might be the best action-adventure RPG ever made. Pretty good slash 10, yeah. It does have like a bunch of problems, and There's a ton of reasons I can see why people wouldn't necessarily be giga fans. Like, obviously the aesthetic is very much a choice that won't jive with a lot of people. Like, oh, there's gonna be a bunch of cute little dudes following you around with hats on, and you're playing like a young girl. But this is the type of game where I feel like if they'd made like a Kina 2, they could have made like a extremely good game with all they learned from this one. I don't know who these developers are. I should actually check that out in a second. Oh, okay. So we do that, we do this, we do that. I have no idea who these people are and what they've done before. Oh, I was probably supposed to, over here. Hurry! No, my friends! Let me, let's quickly see who the developers for Kina is. Kina... Virtual Souls. Virtual Spirits. Who made this game? Ember Lab. This is the only game they've ever made. But I guess they made this 2 years ago, so... They literally don't even have a Wikipedia page. Founded in 2009 by brothers Mike and Josh Greer, the studio worked on several animated commercials and branded game applications, and in 2016 released a viral short film based on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask titled Terrible Fate. Is that the one I think it is? Terrible Fate. Oh yeah! They made this! They made this meme. I'm not gonna show the entire thing on stream because I don't want to be copyright struck, but this thing is great. This thing is super good. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, they were gonna make an animated film or series for Kina. Interesting. Oh, it had a content update, adding new gameplay, accessibility features, like outfits, Kina, equipable charm stones, or just gameplay. Oh, that wasn't. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that wasn't the game when it released. Now we're barking. Interesting. I can read more on that later. I don't want to accidentally spoil something by reading it. Bark. Bella! And now we can use this as a vantage point to find all the secrets in this area. Are the dogs back sitting? Yeah. Keep saying there's a hidden mask over there, dude. There's a hidden mask over there, dude. Bro, you missed the hidden mask, man. Is she actually in the window working? I can't even see her. Bella! Oh. Okay, so we gotta release that for sure. Oh, come on, my little friends. How do I... Oh, there we go. Then we gotta figure out where to shoot inside that area. Is that... Do we do... Yeah, I gotta get on top of these. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool.
Can you move that for me?
Another one, another little friend. So there's 25. Okay, so I guess this is just gonna be one area then. It says there's 25 rot here compared to like. Well, there's 24 in the village area, but there's 14 here and there's 13 up there. That guy. 25. So I guess this is just gonna be one big area then, probably. That's a lot of rot. We already found one meditation spot. We're missing 3 charms. Oh! Yeah, I would have played Resident Evil 4 sooner, but it is a horror game, and I am terrified of horror games. I am horrified of horror. 1 second. I'm horrified. You don't play more horror. They're scary. I don't like it. We played. I mean, that witches game that I didn't recommend it that was scary enough, and that was 2D. I love horror games. I just don't like being horrored. You know what I mean? I want some balls to the wall amnesia style horror. And you want me to play that? You're insane. You are a nut job. I saw, I think it's Sun or someone put that horror game Mortis played, the really spooky, semi-realistic one, and I didn't even put it on the list. I was like, nah. Well, I have it on the list, but I'm never playing that. I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. Visage? Bella, fröken. Visage, yeah, that one. Screw that one. 1 second. That's your kind of game, 100%, and again, for sure you'll love it. No, I will not play that game. You know, arguably, Alien Isolation is a game that I should never have said that I would play, and I did play it, and it's genuinely one of the most horrifying experiences I've had on stream. But at least that game gives you weapons. You know, at one point in the game you get a weapon, so you can actually like defend yourself. And the second you have weapons in that game, it gets significantly less scary. But if that scare was just pretending. It's just a yoke. Where are we bringing that statue? That's why I would be tentatively okay with playing Amnesia the Bunker, because that does give you weapons, I think. But I would not want to play like... I would not want to play the regular Amnesia games. And also, I think the Bunker has like an interesting concept to it, which is kind of why I played Alien Isolation 2, because I like Alien. I'm still hoping and praying that Don't Scream doesn't suck. I mean... What do you mean, doesn't suck? That's already out, isn't it?
Right there.
I think I've already seen full playthroughs of that game. Oh, here. Streamers can't really play it, though. Well, you can, but... You're not thinking of something else? Yeah, Don't Scream is the microphone. It's the microphone game where you're walking through like a semi-realistic forest and you're not supposed to make any sounds. And if you make a loud sound, you die.
Over there.
Well, that's like I think that's like a 15-minute game if you just don't make any sound. That doesn't sound like fun to you? Not to me, no. These are the types of games I would do for like a charity stream event, or I guess it's only loud sounds, it might still work. Yeah, I mean the game isn't long enough though that I don't think it would detract from the experience much if you're quiet for that, because the game is like 20 minutes long if you know what you're doing. And I think you can also speak regularly, so. If you play it, I will not donate money to the Republicans this year. Why would I play it then? What the hell? That makes no sense. I'm gonna lose this because the controls are so scuffed. I did it. If you play Visage, I will shave my head. If you play Visage, I will shave your head. You'll travel to Norway and shave my head? That might be worth it. No, you gotta come. What the hell? But I'll buy the razor. Stuff like that, I would say for like if I'm doing like a charity stream or something, I would have those as like stretch goals for like a charity stream, or I would do them at I would have insane goals. Like before our actually here fair. Let's quickly take a gander. Which affiliate emote unlocks emote slots? Okay, so I think after you guys went insane last time, I think we reached this. So I think we have 15 emote slots, something like that. If I'll play one of these games if I get 300 subs, okay, subscriber points. We'll play one of these games at 300 subscriber points, guys. Good luck, have fun. This is a horrible metric. The goal just gets more unobtainable. Well, no, this is the max. You don't get any more than this. I mean, even as a big boy streamer. Actually, this is this is an affiliate. Actually, no, I take it back. 325 points, and we'll do it. Okay, we'll do it at 325 points. I mean, my last goal was 50, because when I will give you $1. Well, you'll have to give me $1. Like, how much money is that even? Let's say it's $5 per sub or €5 per sub. We need probably like we need I don't know how many subs I have now because I have it turned off, but we need at a minimum 270, I would say. So it's you would need to give me $1 1,350 times. Minimum. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, the last time I had a goal, which I had one concrete goal. I don't have the thing in the description anymore, I don't think, but it was just we had several tiers, because back then it used to be, I think it was this basically. So in order to get 5 additional emote slots, you had to get 50 subscribers. It was tiered, and then Jace just one day just gifted 50 subs or something. He just went pop. I think we were playing Death Stranding. He just gave 50 subs. He's like, all right, here you go, and I was like, oh god. Bella. Manual. I did once too, but I gave to an e-girl instead of you. God damn it. Fuck. Close. Bella? Alex! Everything there! Yeah, our last goal was 50. I'm gonna throw that door in a cage. Okay. Hi! Hi! Is disciplinarian Enda? Dude, she just starts barking because she's alone. Like, there's no one else home except for me, so she's just barking. She's just sitting there barking on the couch. But yeah, our last goal was 50, and 50 seemed pretty unattainable at the time. Like, I didn't think we would ever reach 50. It was just kind of like a pipe dream, like, hey, if we get 50 subs at any point, that would be cool. And then Jace gets to that, so I guess now the only goal I have left is 300. Which is a lot fairer, because I was going to say 1,000. I was going to say I'll play like Amnesia at 1,000 subs. I feel like 300 is a pretty good compromise from my side.
See that over there?
Did I have to play horror games for a straight year? Why is that not working? What the hell?
Right there.
Does it have to be on the side? I mean, I think it needs to be very clear that I do not want to play horror games. I don't. I don't want to play horror games. Especially not games like Amnesia. They genuinely terrify me to a point where I'm where I feel bad after I play them, and I wake up not wanting to stream. When we played both Subnautica and Alien Isolation, both those games, I was like, I would end stream. I would be so tense, and just mentally and physically exhausted. And then I would wake up for next stream. I'd be like, I don't even want to turn on the stream today. Like I just don't want to do this. Just played one horror game on Halloween like everyone else. Didn't we do that last Halloween? We played a horror game. We did that already. We did play a horror game. We played Alan Wake. Last year was Alan Wake. We played Alan Wake 1 and 2. Alan Wake is what do you mean it isn't horror? So some of the clips of me getting scared from Alan Wake 2 are like the best scare clips I have. You even clipped one of them. You clipped the one in the gym or whatever that was. Where I got giga spooked by that like dude in the pool thing. You did that. That was you. You did that. Huh. The time trial was amazing, not gonna lie. I am tentatively okay with playing something horror-ish at every Halloween, but we're not playing Amnesia or Visage. Those are the games I'm talking about. TTS Boo, in-game Boo, Enda. Oh yeah, that's another good one too. When I say I'll play certain games at like a goal, I mean like the games I would literally not play for any other reason. I don't mean like, oh yeah, we'll play Resident Evil 4. Like I'll play Resident Evil 4, sure. Like that's a scary game, but it's not scary enough that it's gonna like be detrimental to my mental health. But like something like Visage, genuinely, like looking at that game makes me feel bad. How about a nice middle finger? Oh, sure, yeah, middle finger. Why not? I mean, also Glares of Fear. I don't think so. Middle finger, yeah. I just figure out that Dwally is just constantly giving me a giant middle finger. Defeat all enemies. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Oh my god! Generally fucking great, a bit horror-y, but it's not as bad. More like psychological horror. Well, I just watched the Scary Games Squad play Layers of Fear. I just watched that like 3 weeks ago. It was an old WoD though, or it was an old playthrough, but I was watching old stuff. Damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. Okay, I'm not that good. Okay, I'm not that good. I'll take it back. Oh, Observer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've played Observer, I think. Isn't Observer the one where you're on the space station and you're like the camera or whatever? Observer, okay, sure. Yeah, just... No. Oh, yeah, Observer is the... That's like the like cyberpunk-esque game, isn't it? Bella? Bella? Yeah, going to people's brains. Yeah. No, I haven't played that. I think that might be on my list. It isn't. I mean, this looks interesting. Do bit hoary, but not as bad. Yeah, well, the problem is that when some people say a bit hoary, but not so bad, I think they're coming from a very different perspective than mine. It's like when people say that Dead Space isn't a horror game, and I'm like, oh. It's a walking sim, mostly super linear, minimal gameplay, really. Yeah, but that sounds like it's gonna be more scary though. I'll put it on the list on Mortis. I'll put it on the list. And I'll say Mortis recommended this. Though, to be fair, the last time I played a game that Mortis said, this isn't a horror game, it was called Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, and it was just a horror game. Mortis said, no, it's not actually a scary game. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, if you promise me, Mortis, then what did it turn out to be? It turned out to be a scary game. He lied to me. Ah, he steps on my nuts. Oh god, I'm in pain. Oh, Logan, why? Why, Logan? Oh god. Kompis. Ok. Regel nummer 1. La meg skru på vifta her borte. Da begynner det å bli litt varmt her inne for deg, ok? Positive reinforcements. You should get one of those cactus toys that repeat what you say for the dog, so you can bark it back at them. That would be great. What are those cactus toys? Hva er det? Jeg er bare glad i deg, Logan. Jeg må få lov til å være glad i deg. Får jeg ikke lov til å være glad i deg? Får jeg ikke lov til å være glad i Logan? Hæ? Er det ikke lov å være glad i vennen min en gang? Er det en sånn verden vi lever i nå, hvor det ikke bare er glad? Bella! This is a mistake Logan probably, yeah? If he's gonna be on my lap, then he's gonna get big hugs. Dwell is getting a lot of value from this redeem. This is a big value doggy treat redeem right here. It's called a dancing cactus. Oh yeah, how about you dance on this cactus? Points at Dusty. Oh, hey, frøken. Ta pent. Forsiktig. Forsiktig. Takk. Flux. Ta pent. Kan jeg gjette? Kom igjen, ta pent. Make ut. Ta pent. Ja. Ta pent, Flux. I think I might be allergic to dogs, guys. Wait. I'm not sure I understand what happened there, but... Flux? Oh, de flink du er, du tar pent, altså. Logan, ta pent. Åh, det er flink kid. Dancing cactus or something. Dancing cactus... Is it a dog toy? Oh, yeah. It's called a talking cactus, apparently. Interactive dog toy. Alright, cool. I'll check it out. But right now I'm playing video games that aren't horror. It's for children, I think. I'm gonna decide, do I grind the end game, then end the game, or end the game and then grind? Dude, that's like you just asked like the most difficult question in my entire gaming experience. don't know what the thing on his head means. Does that mean that he's like allowed to use like a special ability or something like that? Did you mute? I thought I saw your mouth move. Yeah. I sometimes I speak silently to myself. Are you going for 100%? I just don't know if I should do the grinding now or later. You're gonna need to do a lot of grinding in post game anyway if you're gonna finish it. But I can literally do it now since the grind spot is open. I don't know. My big problem is that usually when I usually plan to grind when I'm done with the game, but then when I'm done with them, I'm just so done with it that I never do. I'll end up being like, oh yeah, sure, we'll just finish this up when we're after the end game. And I'll be like, let's go play something else, I guess. Like that's like usually like a finality to a game for me when I'm done with it.
You'll get it.
Also, why it's so hard for me to return for like DLC and stuff. Alright, what's some hats we don't have on anyone here? We don't have the beetle hat, we don't have the butterfly hat, we don't have the baseball hat, no autumn hat, we don't have the egg hat, cowboy hat, sunflower hat, squash sun, pancake. I think this owl hat is limited, probably. Oh yeah, it was 10, limited to 10. Cat hat? The cat hat! Did we even get anyone with the cat hat? Adorable. If you get more XP from the grind in post game, or it's the same in new game. Like the same if I don't go to New Game Plus, I do a little grinding, got all the jobs to max. Here replay though, I don't remember. Let me see if I can check. How would you check this? Points. I think I kind of prefer the default outfit over either of these. We're having a serious conversation, and you guys are just dossing each other around about a stupid video game for Japanese people. Dolius, I hate to break it to you, but you are not a real Yakuza. You know that, right?
The corruption has spread to that structure. We should look there for another relic.
That's our forge. Adir and I spent countless hours working there. Lots of good memories in that place. This path leads up the cliffs, but there's debris blocking the way. We'll need...
There we go. You don't know that for sure? I could have sworn up. No, trust me, I know that for sure. There ain't no criminal organization interested in your ass. The insult I just gave you there is you're no criminal. Oh yeah, I'll show you that I can do crime. Ha! How dare you? Oh, just.
All right. Go.
I don't know if I understand what I'm supposed to do now, though. I don't think this is the right way to do this. I'm gonna keep it a sec. I think this might be the wrong way to do this, but... I don't know. Is this the right way to do this? As far as concerned, if I grind now, I'll trivialize what's left of the story. I mean, I feel like you almost guaranteed will. The games are almost exclusively balanced around the idea that most players aren't going to do everything. Unless they have scaling content, of course, which I don't know if those Yakuza games have.
Right there. Can you move that for me? Yeah.
If I mean, you can usually commit to grinding later, though. So if I were you, I would just grind later. I would just go finish the story up. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Can you move that for me?
Was there nothing else in there except for cosmetic currency? $158 hours playtime. Jesus Christ, this guy's addicted to video games.
Over there.
Over there. Sounds like what I'm heading to. How come Jace only has 96? Because Jace skips the cutscenes, and he does as little as possible. You're actually playing the game. That's the difference to all yous. What was the point of this entire area? 64 hours playing Mahjong. Yeah, I said that earlier to him too, but he just keeps being in denial about it. No shot he skips the cutscenes. I would not be surprised. I get off the Mahjong AI, it's 7 is too strong, it's too good for me. Dude, I look forward to playing 7 so much now and just demolishing the Mahjong AI. You guys saw what I did in that last round we did on Monday in Final Fantasy 14, right? Imagine me bringing that to bear anywhere else. Like, who can stand against me? I'm just too good at Mahjong. And the crazy thing is that, you know, it's not practice, it's just inherent skill. They call Enda Baiman line, yeah. We're gonna see how you do on the advanced table, big man. Well, it's gonna be a while before we play Final Fantasy 14 again, but... I mean, I'm understanding more and more mechanics. I understand the wind stuff now. I get that. I understand the seating position a bit better. I don't know if I understand it completely, but I understand it a bit better. I understand what things are valuable to keep. If I get a good knowledge of the hands, I will be insane at that game. The problem is getting a good knowledge of the hands, of course. Because you guys have to remember that I'm a gambling addict. Like I'm addicted to gambling. Like this Batman planted this cursed idea of mixed outside in my head, and I can never pull it off. What's mixed outside again? It's reverse of all simples. It's a good hand. Okay, say it to me like I don't know what mahjong is. It's like poker but harder than and smaller. Only terminals, wins, and dragons. Oh, okay. So only ones and nines, wins, and dragons. That's not too bad. One, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. You can use 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 7 for straights. Dual just slapped himself in the head. He went. You discard all 4, 5, 6 tiles and go for finishing it somehow. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try my will let me go out. So you're saying that one of you guys, so there's two scenarios here. Either Cross is a liar, which is very, very likely, or Dualis is bad at mahjong, which is also very likely. Oh, that's a good feature. I like that. Your pair also has to follow that rule, honor or terminal. That makes sense. We'll see how it's low so you can't steal for it to count. I think I've decided I must have coitaned myself and not noticed. Yeah, it's very possible you coitaned yourself, yeah. Imagine being an average person trying to follow this conversation. I don't know what Koitan is. The hell? But you're supposed to be the expert. You're supposed to be the mahjong guy. When people say mahjong, they're supposed to immediately think, feels Bagman. God damn it. Mahjong, mahjong, mahjong man. I like to be. Finish Elden Ring DLC so I can start Infinite Wealth, but I'm stuck on boss. Damn. I wonder if I'm gonna be stuck on any bosses.
Right there.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do with this thing? Oh. Ha. Ha. Weak society is only worth one heart open, that's why. I do wonder if I'll be stuck on an Elden Ring boss as well. I mean, I've heard it's really, really difficult, but it also got nerfed, right? So. What do they want me to do with this?
There.
Like, it's obviously not just here for fun, right? Like, it's they put this object here for a reason. Open for you unless you got some cool bonus combo like a dragon set or Dora's. I keep trying to go for a 3 dragon hand for the memes, but it never happens. I never got all 3 dragons. Is that three of each dragon? Okay, we can't go downstairs with them. I mean, there's no shot this is just here, just to be here though, right? Like, maybe we need to like finish more of the area before we can see what the value of that is. Oh, okay. Not that much. Three triples of all 3 dragons. Is that like 3 orphans levels of a hand, or 13 orphans? I mean. Say level big time points, nice. Alright, fight coming up. Big hard fight against big hard enemies. New boss. It's all because the remaining 5 tiles don't matter. What do you mean? Like, they can be literally whatever? That's bad. Ow. And I hate when games have this stupid ass delays on the attacks. It's so obnoxious. That guy's far. Huh? Pair and set up whatever, but as long as you have those 9. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Oh god, it didn't inform yet. Well, let's... I'll press slow mo. I'm so bad at parrying in all video games, dude. Man, it would feel so nice if I could just do that consistently. This game would feel like a 10 out of 10, but I'm so bad. It's that weird delay. Like, I need to stop, like, blocking before I see the attack on him. Then that happens. And then I'm dead. Hey, where's my healing at? There. Where the heal, where the heal, where the heal at? That was way better. No, I was about to... It has to be said that when I wonder if there's like a limitation with the AI for Mahjong though. Like when we play Mahjong, it's usually the same hands that the NPCs go for too, though. Like after I started like thinking like, oh, I can just look at what hands the NPCs are getting. I've noticed that they usually just get the same hands that you get. Like they're not breaking any boundaries with most of their hands either. Boss dying in Kina, wondering if he'll get hard stuck in Elden Ring. Listen, this is way harder than Elden Ring, trust me, okay? Okay, I don't think I can block that one, actually. Maybe I'm just too bad. I don't think I can parry that one. I might just be bad at the game, boss. That is entirely possible. That's not how much the AI cheats. I still have seen zero evidence that the AI cheats at all other than you losing, which seems like the least credible evidence for the AI cheating imaginable. They definitely cheat. Okay, how do they cheat? How can they slap? That's all I want to know. How can they slap? Wait, is the thing I see on the boss in my stuff? That's just a reminder for me that I'm like, oh, I definitely have one time. If it's a long charge up with the thing behind him, that means it's about to do that. Unblockable attack. Gonna grab that for good measure. Those red symbols probably mean cannot be blocked, huh? Why are you fighting? I am Groot. That's just a game. There are 3 AI, right? Most of the time, one of them just goes on a wild run. It feels like they seeded the one AI with extra luck. Yeah, definitely, Dualius. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This is where we built our ox. He started as a simple concept, a way for us to work the fields and improve our crops. But he became so much more. It's no surprise the dearest spirit has latched onto him.
I swear when you lose in Marjorie, I'm gonna take out TV advertisements. Yeah, well the difference is when I lose, I'm just gonna be like, hey, well, you know, I guess I'm just bad at the game. When you lose, you're like, the seeds! It's the seeds, Endaline! Don't you see the seeds? It's the seeds. It just, like, from a game design perspective, that just seems so stupid. Because you're just playing against AI, so why would they ever make like a seed so that one AI has a higher chance to win than you do? Like that just seems extremely stupid from a game design perspective. Because they're not like, if you had to pay real money to do that, I would be like, oh yeah, sure, very likely. Like if there's like a you pay real money to play that type deal, oh yeah, 100%. But you don't. So like, what do they have to gain from you losing in Mahjong? There's no value there, right? It's not like they get more money if you fail at Mahjong. Honestly, this could be really good, but I don't know for sure. I'm gonna go for these upgrades over here. I think this could be really good. I think this is really good. see this. Okay, you know what? I will see that. Present your Dusty to me, and I will see that. I will see that extra good. Oh, I would. Have you heard a tale of Yakuza Blackjack? All the hands are fixed. There's actually no randomness whatsoever. If you watch the AI, they'll have 20 and still hit and get 30. Wait, what? Isn't that just bad AI then? I'll give you an example. I bet you will. You mean that the AI's actions are predetermined, so it will hit no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter what his hand is. If he could hit on 21, it will anyway. 2 of hearts and no spades, you can hit and win every single time. The ace of spades, the ace of spades. Your hands are predetermined as well. How do we know this? So did they confirm that? This might actually be insane. I can't afford it though. The community tested it. But I don't understand what's the... Are you saying that no matter what, if you have a 2 and a 10, you will always get the same result? If you have the 2 of hearts and 10 of spades, that always leads to the same result? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Interesting. But why? Flat Earth was sensitive, Earth was flat, and the results were positive. I think Phil's Bagman makes a very, very good point there. They just hardcode like 1,000 hand options. Yeah, but first of all, that sounds like it would be more work than just making a proper game. But secondly, so that means that I can find a list right now of like every blackjack hand and what the result will be depending on it. For Yakuza? Not every hand, but there are lists. But that would be so much more work though than just making a regular blackjack game. Like, I could probably make functioning blackjack having basically 0 coding experience. I bet I could make that in a day. I actually think I could make blackjack in a day, but with no coding experience at all. What you're saying would take like weeks. Look at me, I didn't tell them to do it that way. Yeah, but why would they do it that way? It makes no sense. Why wouldn't they just... Why wouldn't they just make it, Why wouldn't they just make it normal blackjack? I guarantee I can make it blackjack in 24 hours. Guarantee it. Without just straight up importing someone else's code, of course, because... Which is partially because of the sheet items. Yeah, that's actually very... That's an astute point, Doliasi. That's a very astute point. Look at whatever, it just pulls from the hands, which are the biggest, which are tagged as winners. Hum. But with that, they could just give you a winning hand every time, though. They could just program. That would still be easier to just program in a winning hand every time. Is that a Shenmue? But I would say also though, blackjack is not necessarily a mahjong is more skill than blackjack is, if that makes sense. Blackjack is you against the dealer pretty much, and you're kind of just hitting. You can count cards in some scenarios. You can even count cards with multiple decks, blah blah blah, right? So there's a part of it that could be counting cards, but for the most part you're just playing chance, right? You're just saying, okay, so I have this hand, this is this big of chance. But mahjong is like actual skill though, right? It's here are my things, here are all the hands I could get, here are what hands my opponents could have, here's all the things on the table, here's the bonus things up there, and here's how I can do all of these things, and how do I get the most value out of this with the least amount of risk, right? And there's a lot of skill in that. So having the AI cheat at a skill-based game feels like it would just be unfun. Because what it sounds like you're saying is that regardless of how good you are, the AI will just win because it's seeded to win. Which sounds giga awful. But I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying I would be very dubious about that plan. Show me a blackjack? Well, Dualiosi probably knows, right? So he's the one that keeps saying, play Shenmue, Shenmue boy. The AI knows what tiles you need and withholds it. I think Shenmue. Okay, whatever, dude. So, sorry for even talking. I guess. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for opening my mouth and participating. Sorry, guys. I think if you want to have the AI be difficult to play against and a little bit realistic, I think they do have to cheat with kind of giving them some insight on what hands you have. Yeah, kind of like Final Fantasy 14 does, right? Where it tells you which tiles you shouldn't discard. Where like this is a risky tile. I think that would be a normal part of the way you would program a Mahjong AI. Where the idea is that, as you would have to in regular Mahjong, you would have, with real players, you will have to make sure that your hand has multiple outs, right? So they can't withhold literally everything from you if they also want to try to win. It's normal hard table, so some degree of cheating is... Yeah, for sure. But I wouldn't call it cheating, though, necessarily. Like what Dr. Disrespected did at TwitchCon is cheating. You know? I hate this game so much, dude. The game is so bad at the targeting stuff. Like, in what world would I ever want to target that target there? Why would I ever be targeting a different target than the one my camera is facing? Obviously, I want to hit the way my camera is facing. Like, I think it could just be a clear given. Like, of course, I'm trying to aim the way my camera is facing. Of course, that's what I want to do. Is that where he did it? I never came up with his lore. Apparently one of Mr. Beast's minions is following in the good doctor's footsteps, yeah. Well, that's very alleged, though. As far as I've seen for that, that's very, very allegedly. But, I mean, something new could have come out.
Right over there.
There were the allegations I saw were that she had groomed some dude, but then the dude was like, I wasn't groomed. And then you have to, like, you know, you have to take that, like, you can't... If someone was groomed, they wouldn't say, oh yeah, I was groomed, right? Like, usually not, but at the same time, we can't just go around being like, well, regardless of whether or not that person thought they were groomed, we have to say they were groomed. That's a bit weird, I guess. And then it was something about following or responding or hanging out with the Shad-based guy, who apparently does not safe for work art that sometimes features children. But according to Jace, he's like a pretty popular not safe for work artist, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird situation. Hang the lot of them and let a god sort it out. No, you are insane. Children are safe for a lot of work, like operating heavy machinery. Wouldn't they be more safer for that? Because there's less a chance they get crushed? Because they're smaller? I personally, I feel like it's weird, like... Oh. Nice troll. And another interesting, children have smaller hitboxes, yes!
Welcome, little guy.
I think we might be max level now, maybe. Ross can perform more actions. Oh, is that just this thing? Oh, we're not even max level. That's interesting. Oh. 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 Grooming feels weird to me because obviously if someone's getting groomed, that's a very specific scenario that the person probably isn't aware of themselves. Like, that's kind of the problem with grooming, right? But at the same time, if I'm going to call someone out for grooming, I feel like I need to have very specific and extensive evidence of that. Because how do you prove someone's being groomed? Because the allegations seem to be, oh yeah, they hung out together when this chick was older and that guy was younger. And I was just like, oh, okay. I don't think that's evidence of grooming, though. Groom like a beard care, yeah. Does it count if grooming if the person's 20 and nothing happens yet, or is it just a failed grooming attempt? Yeah, I would say it's still... I mean, it counts, but it's not as bad. I mean, grooming is almost exclusively used in terms of, like... That's creepy. I haven't seen the DMs. Maybe. That's fair. Like, that's completely fair. I haven't seen the DMs. Grooming is almost... It's in a negative... not conquest. What word am I looking for? Context. It's almost always aimed towards children. Like, it's an adult grooming a child. Where the grooming part is usually... I don't really want to use. Like, it's trying to make them comfortable with sexual things, usually, right? Or you're trying to get, like, sexual favors or whatever. That's grooming. That's usually the way it is in like, the worst context. But you can still groom people that are older than children. It just becomes more difficult to, like, determine there, right? Oh, we got a new charm. After collecting courage. I think I like healing. Well, that's difficulty. Your favorite streamer will turn out to be some sort of insane psychopath. I am an insane psychopath, just for the record, just to be clear. I am an insane racist psychopath. I am that. But you are insane psychopath. You know, just by react. What the hell? What is that? What did you just post in my chat, man? What the? I think we talked about it while I played Final Fantasy 14, but I think in order to... I think being a big streamer requires... usually requires a very specific type of personality that is more... that is just like inherently more likely to be a weird freak, I guess. Because a lot of big streamers are very narcissistic and they really, really like the attention they're getting. And those are exactly the type of people that will end up in those weird situations. All that said, yeah, exactly, those type of people too. Hello, Gimp. And I guess on the other side too, from a celebrity perspective, right? This is also why a lot of celebrities or people in power get in these situations too. Is that you get presented with way more opportunities, right? Like, this is not excusing the behavior in any way. Just to be clear on that, like, so I don't have to repeat that a gajillion times. But when you're Dr. Disrespect, and then suddenly now you have like, you know, hundreds of women DMing you and sending you pictures of their boobies and stuff like that. You know, and then one was like, hey, I'm 15 by the way. And if this guy's a little bit, you know, perverted in the brain box, like he might be exposed to things that he wouldn't have been exposed to otherwise, right? Opportunities he wouldn't have had otherwise if he wasn't a streamer. Which is probably like a big reason we see it so much with streamers. It's probably because being a streamer is a very personal thing too, right? Like there's a... We're a small community here, so I know most people that are in my chat on a relatively personal level, right? But even in a bigger community, there's still even though I wouldn't know everyone in my big community equally as much, there will still be a connection there between streamer and audience, right? Where I'm talking to you, Dualis, I'm speaking to you right now. Even if there were 1,000 people in chat, I would still be speaking to you. There's also a connection being made there, right? That probably makes that stuff a little bit more enticing, I guess. I'm being groomed. You're already finished being groomed. I've already groomed you finished, my friend. Hey, oh, 15 enemies, okay. Oh, I have a new thing. Oh, that's cool. I have another charge for my ability. Like that. I think the most mind-boggling thing to me with stuff like the Dr. Disrespect thing is that if I'm a big streamer and I'm a sex pervert, right? If I literally can't keep my hands off underage girls, it's physically impossible for me. I just have to. By law, I'm forced to. I don't understand in what world you would ever use anything that can be traced back to you to communicate with these people. Like, it's one screenshot. It takes me a second to take a screenshot. If anyone is being inappropriate to me, one screenshot, game over, career ended, right? Like, I like, how stupid can you be? Genuinely mind-boggling. I wish that wasn't so hard to aim, dude, so I could actually hit multiple people with this consistently. How? Like, I need so many more enemies for this. How do I do that? What is this clip? What do we say here? And I'm a sex pervert, right? If I literally can't keep my hands off, that's not even a good clip. I thought it was good out of context. I watch Twitch with I watch Twitch with a burner account. My name isn't even Dualius. Well, then you watch Discord with the burner account too. I thought about clipping it, but passed. It wasn't even. But that's not even good out of context. I thought it was just gonna be me saying I'm a sex pervert. That would have been good out of context. Oh, I can do this. Maybe stopping time is valuable here. I don't think it is. Oh no. Oh, I even have this. I forgot about that. That might be useful, actually. Let's try that. Let's try both of these. So, I can do a smash attack now. Was that worth it? Probably not. Okay. For this one, I just need to do more damage. So maybe we do... I didn't buy this, and I can't afford it anymore. I think I wait until I have that thing, and then we just do more damage. I need 100 points, then we can come back and do more damage. I guess we shouldn't be unhappy that the sex perverts on Twitch are really stupid though. I feel like someone like Dr. Respect, he has to have like a porn addiction or something though, right? Like yeah, he has to have he has to be have some sort of mental deficiency. With how big of a cummer that guy was. Oh. Shame when you think about it, though. Yeah. Like in what context, just to be clear. He's rich, but he's famous, so he can't just hire sex workers. Well, I'm sure he could, but I mean, you know how it is. Like people are obviously more enticed by the things that you know they can't buy. Paid snitch. I mean, it's the same reason that some of the biggest, like, not safe for work content creators were people that never show anything, right? Remember when Belle Delphine was, like, coming up? And her entire thing was just like, I'm not nude. And what's her face? The cosplay lady. Jessica Negri. Jessica Negri does the same thing still, I think. She's, like, one of the biggest not safe for work content creators out there. And she hasn't shown anything. There are people that do like not safe for work acrobatics that earn a fraction of the money that someone like Jessica Negri does. And Jessica Negri probably wouldn't make as much money if she actually started like showing things or doing things.
The door won't function until we fix the plate. We'll need to find my tools. They're probably up at the forge. The door won't function until we fix the plate. We'll need to find my tools. They're probably up at the forge.
I think it's true the only people I wish had OnlyFans don't have OnlyFans. Jesus Christ. Well, it's on making OnlyFans and stop crying about it, dude. What the hell? I didn't know it was that big of a deal to you, man. Nobody wants to see your Norwegian troll toes. Grrr. Hey, whatever you gotta tell yourself. I'm assuming I've never seen them because you don't have an OnlyFans. Yeah, I showed them on stream that one time. I don't know that Foot wasn't a paid actor. How do I get a thing there? I'm sus when these are still active after I've done the thing. Like, this one on here, I'm like, is this supposed to be like a puzzle or something? But I don't think it is. I think it's just being weird. I was gonna say, this reminded me, I just randomly remember that the Shay Carl dude had the same thing happen like a really long time ago. I used to watch his like he's one of the like original like daily vloggers or whatever that would vlog their lives on YouTube and just post an episode every day, like just living life. I used to watch that every goddamn day. I probably watched like 1,000 episodes of that or something. And he also had the same thing happen. He also got like started like getting messages from women and then started like cheating on his wife. And he's like a Giga Mormon. He's like an Omega Mormon. Well memed, sir. Say your line. Hello, it's me, Endaline. delay is insane. I don't think I have any. I haven't dropped any frames, so it shouldn't be on my side at least. If you joined the stream through like a raid or you've had it in a different tab though, it will be delayed, so you need to just refresh. Bomb damage moderately increased. Or if you have bad internet, of course, but... I think, while we're on the subject, I think we would probably benefit a lot from having more casual attitudes towards, like, sex, I guess. Not in the sense that Dr. Disrespect should be able to sleep with a minor, but in the sense that there was like a video from Japan or something where they talked about how in some places it's kind of normal for a man to sleep with prostitutes. Like it's just kind of like an okay thing to do. Like their wives don't care. Because they understand there's a difference between like this is a person I'm having sex with and this is the person I love, right? What led to this discussion? You can watch back in the VOD if you want to. That's up to you, buddy. Norwegian streamer and line advocates for the dissolution of the nuclear family. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. I saw a Japanese video of those women were lying. I mean, I think a lot of people would be lying to themselves if they said that they don't care about their significant other having sex with someone else. Because ultimately, sex, regardless of how much you want to, like, how much you want to try to divorce it from emotion, is an emotional thing, right? It is an intimate thing. Generally speaking. But I think you'd probably end up with generally happier relationships for some people. Like, if people are more comfortable with it, you know what I mean? What do I do here? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do? The religious men? Man goes to see prostitute may be acceptable. Wanna go see prostitute? Well, sure, yeah, well, sure, but that is a man problem, isn't it? Because the man is the one that makes the problem there, right? That's the man that has the problem. I'm admitting that we men are holding back the sexual revolution. I think it's I will confess for it. I don't think you're wrong, but I think it's a both sides type of deal. It sucks that potentially really good relationships that people have get broken apart because someone had like some sexual desire that wasn't satisfied, right? And that's not just on giga perverts, so you just be like, well, you know, I've been married to you for... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm doing. Just like, we've been married for 30 years, and I just kind of want to, like, branch out a little bit, just one time. And I was like, well, then it's a divorce, I guess. And you're like, okay, well. Okay, this wasn't in the right way. Not that much. Is it ever... Well, I don't think it matters though, right? The point is, like, it's not gonna for every relationship, and it's not like a universal solution or anything. The point is just that in some scenarios, I think that allowing people to be sexually engaged outside of a relationship in a non-romantic way could be beneficial to that relationship, right? Once you get a taste for that restaurant food, it's hard to eat at home again. I mean, or it can make you more interested in eating at home, right? You can be like, huh, I like this, but I like eating at home more. You can be like, oh, now I've had a taste of that, that wasn't actually what I thought it was going to be. Kind of like whatever, it was a very shallow experience. That just means you haven't found the right restaurant yet. Yeah, I guess. Ugh. But to be fair, though, the right restaurant should probably be at home, though, right? I guess it's even weird in the context of relationships where people have kind of like just stopped engaging sexually with each other.
The door won't function until we fix the plate. We'll need to find my tools. They're probably up at the forge.